rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf, all disaster for virgin after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split, and how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it, half price seafood, prices like a real nice. Who can knock the most birds out the sky and then spread a lie and say you know why? Bet, get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the quick mon quick. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire, be fair. At least I'm tired hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play loving her, JJ for governor.
Stop it. No, you ain't gon' do it like you poppin'. Yeah, how you just gon' treat it like. How you ain't your feeling like you mob. I ain't stepping in without the. I ain't get your feelings with an option. Yeah, yeah. I know you see them rap when they be ballin'. Yeah. No, you ain't gon' see me with no stylist. Yeah. I could put the on a pilot. Yeah. I know them different on a. Show, I got keep little mama solid. No, you ain't gon' keep that to 1,000. I can't do nothing without it. You on the hill, this ain't a mountain. Yeah, had it all up in you groundy. Yeah. Real one, not the fake one. It get bad, I'ma so I'm tryna take some. It get bad, I'ma so I'm tryna make some. Baby, ain't out here tryna build somewhere, it ain't nothing. I like how it from me, cause you some T time on all that. Stop it. No, you ain't gon' do it like you poppin'. Yeah, how you just gon' treat it like. How you ain't your feeling like you mob. I ain't stepping in without the. I ain't get your feelings with an option. Yeah, yeah. I know you see them rap when they be ballin'.
Yeah. Hear that, hear that, hear that. And then yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I where black locks turn back blocks into black ops. Stunting turn into half knots. If you get man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your door up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money. Hugging the tummy, nothing was. That Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed. Then you block again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it like that's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put a in that gown, poppin' circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown Nut. can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up where your house at. With the loud, lead them where you found that. Unannounced, get the bass, then we bounce. Off front, so much clap, it's astounding. East side, run them up in your township. Back in the lab again, back on your again. I then whip through Madison, out East Afghanistan. We this skirt, do dirt like Zatarans. I've been so adamant, so cold like avalanche. I go by Babylon, leave in my bag again. More moolah, more problems, go crazy. Ferragamo, Barricado, tunnel under just like a El Chapo. Back up on my, me no send no stands. You get a, whole squad on some. This that church is on the move. Pulpit, you with a cool kid. Deuce, click, small room full of could become a tomb or a nuisance. Shit, my dogs come with a toolkit. They act a fool with. All my dreaming be elusive. I need the whole thing.
Cold-blooded, I've been hunted by a slew of. That's how I do it. With the rag out the window, then we riding around all night until the sky then went like blue on. Yeah, yes, son, we up. Shining like the 90s Jules' truck. I got the rope link with the boat anchor. Outside, I don't know danger. Hang around like a coat hanger. Still sliding. Press the issue. If them ride with you, then they leaving with you. If you owe me, then you pay me. I don't miss a nickel. I'm a sickle. My checkbook on Steve Ballmer. Do what I want, don't believe karma. Hit the lot, get a new whip. Drop the top, then on them. Talking like they coded. I ain't never seen a sneeze on them. I cough up another. Build a house new on them. That's another mansion in North Georgia. Why going in foreclosure? That M3, my fourth order. Yeah, I got a lake out back. I'm sitting on 50 acres. If you said I wouldn't make it, y'all just haters. And we don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all pocket watching and clocking. We sitting right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play call and we hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons. White winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing. Hey, I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the cheese, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my hands, clean the do my dirt. That's the dance, ain't tryna flirt. My mans came home the first. Watch the feds, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I can't right now. Same old heads trying to take me down. Tent so high, wanna pay so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good place. Tell them bring them on field, but I pray for the down. Still got the on payroll. Whole team ain't move when I say so. I'm a the whole game, I'm a grandmama chain. We done put a block up, but it still came down. Let me now, let me live. Human love, look me down. Be my judge. This is does. I got fans, they can't tell I'm just a man. Need the love, be my need my I don't plan, just show up. Ayo, God don't get what you can't. I just met a bad thing, she stable. Now she mad at the crib, gotta lay low. That's the life that you get with a player though. Same bed, never know when I get home. Fed up and we both wanna let go. Had to put it on chill like a leftover. Could've seen it all coming from the get-go. Ayo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us, gonna eat and crow, but not us. I know you need opponents, I could flow that if you want it. Ayo, I know you better. I know you won't get on, ain't no one told you better. My opponents and my homies live too close together. Got land, but I don't live on it. Say my prayer, but for the moment, hold the peace. Know the streets, clear the air for my. Guard your coof, flip the map when I stash the loot and won't show the where. Hit the turf, legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't know for certain. Papa's gone, I ain't taking personal. Mike, gotta feed the earth. Flash it, don't be a jerk. Once you're gone, you can't watch your tone. Rep the game, y'all know the perks. Catch the blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to give me, but I ran up first. New check, no stimmy, but it's still gonna work. Life no gimme, but the wheel gon' turn. Trying to make it from the red to the end zone.
Well. Taskmaster burst the bionic zit splitter. Breakneck speed with all day, and some say they ain't productive. Could that depend upon the demon that you're stuck with? Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with this cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Said wait, we count them blessings and keep jamming. Says him. His worth was nil until he gained the skill of tongues. From 15 years young, straight to my greyback self, I stay top shelf material. Jerk chicken, jerk fish. Breakaway slave bliss. Generate G's and then be stashing with the Swiss. Fools can't see this. Under your a fist full of hip-hop duns, I progressing in the flesh. Esoteric quotes most frightening. Duppy took a hold of my hand while I was writing. Leg on me ting, Duppy leg on me and I summon up the power of Banana Clan. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Now we dip on the boots, set them spirit them loose. Go ahead. With conclusive proof about the truth, the right. Cause whether we hitchhike or push bike or travel kind of trash, manifest that with oats and roots rap. Manifest that, yeah, I do my zing way. Ain't nothing else I know. Gone up in the life with this ragged bone flow. Squeeze the pain from my belly and set my soul free. Travel over ocean, land and sea. Face enough stress and difficulty. Flung back from the brink, whining kinda stink. We don't give a gift about what them fools think. If your network will speak for itself. Proof of the trophy and the champion belt. Come sun, come rain, come hailstone pelt. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Yeah, wanna submit with some old time. Let the old world know we's on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure start lick by the hook or by the crook, by the kick heave. Sickly cryptic, spitting the code and most proud to present that Gruffington mode. And it shows that bro's done. Seen a few slights. Life row scenario, reality bites. We in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. Idiot, we got one for tech, eye for chief. Stoop to the level and we're plotting cold grief. But we should know that discipline make up the geese. Separation of the dat from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the Gruffington touch. Proceed, set speed. Gruffington, y'all. Witness the fitness. The Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Gruffington liveth. One hope, one quest. One quest, one quest, one
another night. Yeah, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Till it's hard to speak. I'm getting ever sentimental about the path we lead. Yo, past friends down this darkest street. An old memory squeeze till it's hard to breathe. Take a chance at peek and tell what you've seen. Another young and getting for the peas. A new generation stacking shells with degrees. Keep it pushing till I'm that's me. Even though sometimes they don't seem it, they're tapping up our phones so they can listen to our secrets. Speechless, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm cooking up a batch that be drowning in the deepness. All this and clapping, always stayed away from it. Don't make sense to see these other people chasing it. You've only got one life, so why the you're wasting it? Fam, it's basic, so you better get your head straight. They sound the same like a template. Times lethal, stand for my people like Salvador Allende. But I keep it popping till my pen breaks. Yo, it's that time, man, hit the fire, and I see why they hit the set pace. We're getting nearer to the end game. Years of bad habits, I'll be damaging my membrane. I'm trying to find a peace, tiptoeing on these greasy streets. So please believe me, it's easy to slip behind. Invest myself in my lyrics, cause this is my life. So stick in a beat and keep it tight when I'm gripping up mic. And yo, that's why meditate on Ziggy till my brain waves elevate. Staring at the page, eyes drifting to the window. Following that dark red sun as it sinks slow, tracking its trail. You'll steady as we battle betrayal. In this game of snakes and ladders, yo, you're guaranteed to fail, yo. It's just another rainy day in this broken city. Contemplating as the that lifts me far away from the place that I'm stuck inside. Split in two, feeling like I live a double life. The birds perch on a branch of the tree. My words heard as we march to be free. So let me take it back to running train tracks. Big chrome Crowley, I be feeling like the main man. Ain't a bit of my past that I would ever take back, cause all I really need's a
Motown, Detroit, Michigan. That's the setting for the Kings. The burst and speed of De'Aaron Fox, nearly unmatched. The mission clearly in focus to be the spark for his team as they game plan for the task ahead at Little Caesars Arena. Kings, Pistons is next. Into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all.
Hey, Brian, you could say.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. We got Trey Lyles. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, Marvin. And this game will...
And we know only one team can win it all, so that competitive streak can be torturous.
For the Pistons, Olynyk checked in for Bagley. MP comes in for Diallo. And Joseph is subbed in for Lee. Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Barnes. Here's Joseph. Pass to MP. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to MP from deep. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
King substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. From deep, MP. And Holmes pulls it down. The Kings leading. Shoots from the baseline. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Man, the defender really went after him.
DiVincenzo.
And he sinks the second. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to MP. Out to the right wing. Lamb against Grant. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. And that one's good.
Great effort from MP against the contact. Past it and is able to sink the shot.
Sacramento has gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Holmes. That's tipped. Here's Joseph. Check by Mitchell. Here's MP. Can't hit from in close.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Bam, that's good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach.
In for the King.
Here's Barnes. They get it again. Sabonis. Some solid defense from Stewart.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Amadou Diallo. Then it's MP. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's MP. Here's Bagley. And Holmes with the block.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Barnes. That shot off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Back to Fox. Takes a 13-footer. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
You know, when you look at Marvin Bagley, he plays with a ferocity on both ends, Brent, especially close to the basket.
Yeah, he likes to go to the rim and draw some fouls and goes at it hard, but he's got to keep working on being a consistent three-point shooter. And then defensively, he has the tools to be a good rim protector. That's the next step on that end.
Fox against MP to the inside. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
The drive by MP. That one's good for 2.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Diallo against Fox. Up top Barnes. Back to Fox. Davis against MP. Lets it fly. Davis can't hit.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
From deep, MP. He shot that time, not on target. From deep three-point range, and that's not gonna go. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Kings ahead, up 19. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up.
In for the
Getting ready for the Pistons. Olenix checked in for Bagley. Grant comes in for Bay. MP's checked in for Diallo. And Joseph is subbed in for Lee. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Holmes, he's checked in for Lyles. Lamb comes in for Barnes. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Davis. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. And so in the game for the Kings, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mitchell. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Lamb in at the small forward position. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Inside, here's Sabonis. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
Back to MP. That one no good. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And 1:01 left in the third quarter here. Lamb for three. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Stewart against Mitchell. Pass to Holmes. Now DiVincenzo. Back to Mitchell. 4-3. The shot by Lamb, no good. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Joseph. Checked by Mitchell. MP against DiVincenzo. And DiVincenzo comes to help. 17-foot shot on the way. Stewart. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Stewart's got 13.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with moments ago from the huddle. Let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
Again, we got to get down and get engaged at the other end. All right, be precise, send the ball to the screen, come across the screen. Our focus on the defensive end. Let's go.
And there you hear Dwayne Casey asking for more precision on offense, more attention to defense.
Yeah, carry out your assignments on both ends. Do the little things that ultimately make a big difference in the outcome of a game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jeremy Grant out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's MP in at point. That's the group for Detroit right now. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Stewart, the pass to Diallo. Now here's Stewart. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect league. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3. And the Pistons shooting at 45% on the game so far. MP with it, and it's Holmes picking him up. MP to pass to Grant. The three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of...
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Another night. Yeah, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Right. Yo, it's just another night. Till it's hard to speak. I'm getting ever sentimental about the path we lead. Yo, past friends down this darkest street. An old memory squeeze till it's hard to breathe. Take a chance at peek and tell what you've seen. Another young and getting for the leaves. A new generation stacking shells with degrees. Keep it pushing till I'm. Cause that's me, even though sometimes they don't seem it. They're tapping up our phones so they can listen to our secrets. Speechless, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm cooking up a batch that be drowning in the deepness. All this and clapping, always stayed away from it. Don't make sense to see these other people chasing it. You've only got one life, so why the you're wasting it? Fam, it's basic, so you better get your head straight. They sound the same like a template. Times lethal, stand for my people like Salvador Allende. But I keep it popping till my pen breaks. Yo, it's that time, man, hit the fire and I Wilder hit the set pace. We're getting nearer to the end game. Years of bad habits, I'll be damaging my membrane. I'm trying to find a peace. Tiptoeing on these greasy streets. So please believe me, it's easy to slip behind. Invest myself in my lyrics. This is my life.
The tallest building in Michigan, the Renaissance Center. Part of the scenery tonight as we come to you live from Detroit. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the end. D.A.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, D.A. clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton is out there at Brogdon. And it's Smith, and there's Miles Turner, and it's Duarte in at the 3. And for the Pistons, and a different look here for the Pistons. Olenicki's checked in for Stewart. Grant comes in for Marvin Bagley. MP's checked in for Diallo. And it's Joseph in for Saban Lee. Warren's checked in for Indiana. Ricky Rubio comes in for Halliburton. And Brogdon, here we go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Passes it to Grant. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. MP, no good. Indiana leading by 14. Here's Warren, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And something I like about T.J. Warren's game is his ability to create his own shot. He's got great footwork and creates separation much easier than most.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? You're so right in that observation. He's a bucket getter, and his footwork fundamentals are superb. And even when he doesn't get separation, complete separation, he can still make tough shots. And he can get points in bunches.
Now the pass to MP. 9 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Warren against Joseph. Warren, the pass to Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Hield against MP. Pass to Olynyk. Stolen by Jackson. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Yo, it's just another night. Yeah, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. All right.
The Fist, a sculpture honoring boxing great Joe Louis. We welcome you to downtown Detroit on this lovely afternoon. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, quote, "This team is full of joy and laughter." And that's how Stephen is. Curry explains.
Well, it shows, Allie. Thanks. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And for Detroit, they and Grant make up the forward pair. Amadou Diallo. Next checked in for the Pistons. MP comes in for Diallo. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Green. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
From 15 feet away. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He signed a huge free agent deal with Detroit in 2020 in the offseason in Germany. Grant, I mean, he took on a new role with the Pistons. He's become their go-to guy. It's a big-time adjustment, but Grant has proven that he can shoulder the load offensively.
The Pistons making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Poole, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Wiseman, the pass to Poole. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Jeremy Grant signing a 3-year, $60 million deal. See, Webb, he's embraced his new role.
Well, B.A., I mean, Coach Dwayne Casey's supporting him. I mean, saying he believes Grant is a star player in this league helps a lot. All of Grant's numbers have exploded. I mean, to me, it proves that a change of role can do wonders.
Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. MP outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Poole outside. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Wiggins. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Pass to Graham. Back to Joseph. To the middle. Here's MP. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just calm under pressure. Even when you rough MP up, he keeps his concentration on the basket.
Outside Curry from deep 3-point range. Detroit with a rebound. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Joseph. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Poole finds Curry to the paint. Here's Wiseman. Oh, Lennox with some nice D.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Joseph. He's covered by Curry. And here's Grant. Back to MP. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right iron. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll return shortly. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State. He says it's been a great environment to learn.
Last night, team loved to teach. He's a good player there all the time.
And Grant Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Marvin Bagley is out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then it's MP. Then it's Jackson. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, "We talk about it every day." And Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's on all of us to hold each other accountable, being in the right position."
Yep, and that's why he is who he is. Good stuff, Allie. Here's MP. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Jackson against Poole. Jackson gets the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Warriors leading. Thompson outside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Poole from long range. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Poole's got 5 now.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Jackson finds MP. Jackson against Poole. Shoots from 14. MP shot is off. The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second.
You have to love watching Klay Thompson play. I mean, to me, he's one of the greatest shooters ever. Perfect form and release.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And with Thompson and his touch, he'll be able to stay effective through injury and age. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout. He's checked in for the Pistons. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And so in the game for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson against Diallo. Detroit, no good that time either.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
The 3 from Curry. Fires in the triple. He's got 16.
Using so many devices to get his shot. I mean, that time Curry on the catch and shoot.
Here's MP. No luck on that one. Green with the defensive effort. Down low. Here's Wiggins. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins has got 11.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now Stewart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
MP against Curry. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Golden State has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. They get it back. Here's Looney, and he makes it on the layup. Looney's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, coaches love to see that kind of grit on the glass. Looney likes to earn his rebounds.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
MP, the pass to Stewart. Kicks it out to MP. Diallo outside. Shoots over Curry. Diallo, no good.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Timeout called, the Pistons.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great, one of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Olenix checked in for Stewart. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, y'all. I got to talk about this interview MP gave to my boy, Frank Valentine. First of all, nice scoop, Frank. You did good here.
Yo, it's just another night. Yeah, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Yeah, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Till it's hard to speak. I'm getting ever sentimental about the path we lead. Yo, past friends down this darkest street. An old memory squeeze till it's hard to breathe. Take a chance at peek and tell what you've seen. Another young and getting for the peas. A new generation stacking shells with degrees. Keep it pushing till I'm, cause that's me. Even though sometimes they don't seem it. They're tapping up our phones so they can listen to our secrets. Speechless, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm cooking up a batch that have you drowning in the deepness. All this and clapping, always stayed away from it. Don't make sense to see these other people chasing it. You've only got one life, so why the you're wasting it? Fam, it's basic, so you better get your head straight. They sound the same like a template. Times lethal, stand for my people like Salvador Allende. What? I keep it popping till my pen breaks. Yo, it's that time, man, hit the fire. And I see why they hit the set pace. We're getting nearer to the end game. Years of bad habits, I'll be damaging my membrane. I'm trying to find a peace, tiptoeing on these greasy streets. So please believe me, it's easy to slip behind. Invest myself in my lyrics. Yeah, this is my life, so stick in the beat and keep it tight when I'm gripping up mic. And yo, that's why. Meditate on Ziggy till my brain waves elevate. Staring at the page, eyes drifting to the window. Following that dark red sun as it sinks slow, tracking its trail. You're steady as we battle betrayal. In this game of snakes and ladders, yo, you're guaranteed to fail, yo. It's just another rainy day in this broken city. Contemplating as the that lifts me far away from the place that I'm stuck inside. Splitting two, feeling like I live a double life. The birds perch on a branch of the tree. My words heard as we march to be free. So let me take it back to running train tracks. Big crow, we have me feeling like the main man. Ain't a bit of my past that I would ever take back, cause all I really need's a than a paint can to keep my cipher complete. Disciple of the rhyme and the beats. Wrap my mind for design, I resign to defeat. What live and direct from the fringe of the east. We're letting off steam as we begin to retreat from the front line. Cause yo, I'm eating beats like it's lunchtime. It's easy to see. Crafting a punchlines and similes in my sleep. They keep dangling redemption, it ain't easy to reach. A white flag swinging, it got me seeking a peace.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Russell Westbrook. Anthony is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron James. And it's Bradley in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Pistons, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Jackson is out there with Lee, and it's Stewart in at center. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their role.
Well, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in.
MP's checked in for Detroit. Here's MP. Greg, we've got to talk about it. The rumors are flying around that MP wants out of here.
And we haven't heard anything from MP himself. But there are pundits with alleged inside information saying that's the case.
Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. Anthony finds Bradley. Outside Westbrook with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Bay against James, just 5 to shoot. Here's MP, and Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
James kicks to Westbrook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out big and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Here's MP, and the layup is good.
We've turned into a shooter's league. There's no denying that, but MP knows scoring inside is timeless.
Westbrook passes to Carmelo. Davis dishes to James. From the wing. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. Jackson from long range. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Lakers leading by 6. James looking it over. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Bradley against MP. Fires at the elbow. Stewart misses.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
MP, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Back to Westbrook. Davis in the corner. Bradley passes to Davis. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 10. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team.
Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bay comes in for Diallo. MP's checked in for Joseph. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lee. Free throws off from Bagley.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Bay and Grant are the forwards. Jackson is out there with MP. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And here's MP for 3. And Davis sends it back.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit